One of my favourite multi-use recipes is this avocado pesto. I first used the Joseph 3-in-1 avocado tool for 2 avocados, which cuts, destones and slices in one. The fold-out knife allows you to open the avocado in 2 halves. The centre of the tool destones the avocado, and then the versatile slice and scoop head removes the avocado from its shell. As you know, I compost all my scraps, and I've had the Joseph stack for food waste caddy in my kitchen for the last couple of years. It's so handy to have. Its ventilation design allows air to get in so it doesn't develop moisture or any bad odours. Basically anything that my rabbits can't eat go in here, and then once full it goes in my larger compost bin outside. The Joseph chop to pot bamboo chopping board folds in half, allowing you to transfer food to pots or pans easily. So I just added the 2 sliced avocados into a food processor. I then took the 1 cup measuring cup from the Joseph Nest 100 bowl set and roughly measured out 1 cup of fresh basil leaves, which I then washed and placed in the food processor, along with 1/4 cup of pine nuts, 3 peeled cloves of garlic, 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, 1/3 cup of extra virgin olive oil, the juice of half a lemon, and a large pinch of sea salt and a small pinch of cracked black pepper. I then blended that up for around a minute until it was nice and smooth. All of the pine nuts had been chopped up and the end result looked a little something like this. There are so many ways you could use the avocado pesto. I love to place some in a dish and then use it as a dip for potato wedges in particular, but it also works great for crudités, breaded tofu bites, lentil chips. It's creamy, it's light, and it tastes delicious. This will actually last for up to 3 days because of the oil and lemon juice, so any leftovers can be placed in an airtight container like these Joseph Nest Lock storing containers and just kept in the fridge. Another way to use this and to consume any leftovers is for a pasta sauce such as this creamy avo pesto and roasted courgette rigatoni. For this I just sliced up a courgette into rings and then cut each one in half on the chop to pot board. I then used that to place the courgette in a baking dish. I drizzled over some olive oil and seasoned it with some salt and black pepper. Gave the whole dish a really good shake just to coat everything well. I then placed that in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius for around 25 minutes, turning them over halfway through. Meanwhile, I put some rigatoni on to cook, and once that was done, I just drained that off in the colander that comes in the Joseph Nest 100 bowl set and placed the drained pasta back in the empty pan. I then added in some of the avocado pesto left over in the fridge. I usually add in around 1/2 cup of this to each portion. I stirred that through. At this point you're going to want to turn the heat off. Don't heat up the avocado pesto too much because cooked avocado is just the worst tasting thing. And then once the courgette was done, I added that into the pan as well. Gave it a gentle stir through, then served it up with some fresh basil on the top. You could also squeeze some lemon juice over this, add in some spinach, top it with some toasted pine nuts. You can really switch this up, but this is just a really simple pasta dish and a great way to use up any leftovers of the avocado pesto.